Hello friends, welcome to the next tutorial of our series. So today we will be going to understand about that what is JVM, what is JRE and what is JDK, one of the very important concepts of Java. We will be going to start with JVM and we will be going to cover up all the things step by step. So JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Let me read the definition. So Java Virtual Machine will execute or call the main function. In the previous video I told you why we have to write the main function. What is the importance of the main function. So here when our program get executed with JVM, the Java Virtual Machine will be going to execute our Java code. So first thing it will call is the main function, right? Now, and convert the bytecode to the machine code. Now our compiler will be going to compile the code, and the high level code, the source code will be compiled by the compiler, and that compiled code is known as the bytecode. That bytecode again will be going to executed by the JVM, that is a Java Virtual Machine, and it will be going to give us the machine code that is runnable on the machine like Linux, Mac and the Windows, the most three common machines that we use. So here is one of the diagram that will going to explain. I will, with the help of this diagram, I will be going to explain you the concept behind it. So see, the source code is basically the code that we programmers are writing, that is saved by the .java extension. For example, whenever you are writing the Java code, you are saving with .java, right? So for example, let's say I am writing a file that is nothing but hello world.java. So I am working on a file, the name of the file is hello world.java, and you can see that since this is the name of the file, so first letter of both the words, which is hello and world, they are uppercase, right, which is known as Pascal case. Now you can see that the source code is getting compiled with the help of Java compiler. As you can see that Javac, this is one of the file which comes with the JDK. When I will be also going to share with you the practical video where we will be going to explore the core files like Javac is there, Java P is there, Java W, Javac for compiler, P for printing, and W for Windows. Also explore those files also. After we complete the explanation of the video, we will have a practical view of all those files, that where these files are present and how they are working together. Now the bytecode is compiled again, interpreted, not compiled, I'm sorry for that, it is interpreted. So JVM will be going to interpret it, and then it will be going to generate the machine code. Now the machine code will be dependent on the platform. It will be depend upon which operating system that you are using. For example, you are coding on Linux machine, the Linux operating system, so the JVM will be as per the Linux. So the code which is generated by the JVM, that is the machine code, that code will be not run on different platforms, but this bytecode, this one, this is the code that makes Java as a platform independent and portable language, because this bytecode can be run on any of the machine. For example, let's say I am coding on some file, let's say hello world I am coding. While I was coding, I used the Mac, right, MacBook. I used the MacBook, but then what I did is I took the bytecode from the MacBook and I put on my Windows computer, my PC, right, and then I interpreted it with the help of JVM. So my program will run successful. There is no issue. That is why it is said that Java is known as the platform independent language. This facility was not present in C and C++. Why? Because there is a no role of bytecode in C++. C++ code is compiled, and after it compiled, it directly going to execute on the machine. There is nothing, JVM and stuff like that. So that is why it is known as the C++ and C programming languages. They are a bit faster if we compare it with the Java. But Java is considered as one of the robust language and secure language. The reason is because there are so many things involved behind the scenes. For example, you have seen here that the Java code is getting compiled. Until and unless the code is not getting compiled, we are unable to execute it. So Java as a prior, it sees it. That is also known as prone conditions, where Java already sees things that whether you have written the perfect syntax or not. So when you are writing perfect syntax, then only your code is getting executed, right? Where on other machines, there is not that much of facility available to you, isn't it? So now coming to another definition, which is Java Runtime Environment. So Java Runtime Environment is a set of software tools for development of Java applications. Now if you combine this JVM with the core classes and libraries, this is nothing but the JRE. It's not Tom and Jerry, by the way. The JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. So Java Runtime Environment will be consisting of the core classes and the libraries. Now what are these core classes? For example, you have use system again and again. This system, you use system dot out dot println, isn't it? And we write system as capital, we are writing it uppercase. Why we are doing that? Because system is a class, and where this class is present, it is present here in JRE, Java Runtime. So all these core classes and the core libraries, and so many libraries we are using. For example, we will be going to do in near videos the code where we are taking the input from the user using the scanner class. So now where this class is present, this is again present here in JRE. That is, they are having so many APIs, and this class, which is scanner class, is present inside the JRE, Java Runtime Environment. So we import it, we write the code like this. Let me write it here. Import java.util.star, that is asterisk means all. So we are writing like this. We importing all these libraries from JRE, and when it is when our code is getting run, so all these things will be going to communicate with each other, and our code is finally executed successfully. Right? So this is the concept of JRE. JRE is nothing but the JVM plus the core classes and the supporting libraries. So this is the JRE. Right? Now what is JDK? Now we have to just explore it a bit. So JDK stands for Java Development Kit. So I already told you, I think, that whenever you are downloading Java, so first of all you are downloading the JDK, because JDK is giving you the entire kit that is used to code for Java. Yes. So now JDK is the set of tools which contain JRE plus other essential tools such as compiler and debugger. As you know that we have to compile the code before running it onto the JVM. So this compiler and this debugger, all these facilities, all these programs are coming with the JDK. Right? So this kit, the entire kit, this JDK, you can think as a parent of JRE and JVM. Right? So you can think like that way. So JDK is consisting of everything, and then JRE is consisting of the JVM. We'll together explore this all these files and where they are present in our computer system. Like these are the core files. So we will open the program files folder, we will open the Java folder, and there we will be going to check it out. One last thing I wanted to tell you, and then we are going to do the practical on the computer where we are exploring the files. Okay. So just one thing I wanted to mention here, that just remember this diagram. It's a very important diagram, that this is a JDK which is outside. That means JDK is consisting of JRE and the JVM. And we are having JRE which is inside the JDK, and the JVM is inside the JRE, which means JRE is this and JVM is present inside the JRE, Java Runtime Environment. I hope it's clear to you. Now let's explore all these files onto our computer, and you will have the better understanding. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And we are coming with all these curriculum videos which is present in your Java syllabus, and I hope you are enjoying those videos. And make sure to give your suggestions, and if you have any question or doubt about any of the concept, we will love to hear from you in the comment section, and we will try our best to answer you the best. Right? Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome to this tutorial on computer screen, where we will be going to explore some of the Java files. So I already downloaded Java, and I have the JDK latest version, which is 20. Right? So now if I will be go to my file explorer, if you can see that file explorer, now you can see that in the C drive I have the program files. Right? So inside the program files, if I will be going to click, I will find out the folder which is Java folder. Right? So that folder is here. So in order to download the JDK, simply you just have to go here in your browser, and after going to browser you just have to write JDK. Okay, and press the enter, and you will see the first link, which is oracle.com's Java technologies download. Just go ahead and click on it, and you will find this interface. And here in this interface you will be going to have all this downloads option, like you can have Linux, you have Mac, you have Windows. So as per your machine you have to download it. For example, if you are on Windows, go ahead and click on x64 if you are having 64-bit machine, and you will be going to download from this link. Right? So these are all the available versions and available operating systems on JDK website. Now let us explore the Java files. Right? So I am right now in my C drive in program files folder, and I'm going to Java folder. I'm just clicking on it, and after that you can see that JDK-20. That means that I have installed the JDK latest version, which is 20 version. And inside it, if I will open this folder Java 20, you can see we have a bin folder, and we have some other folder like library, and we have include JMods and etc. So as you know that JDK comes with compiler. So if you open the bin folder, you will see some of the core files here. For example, you will go ahead and you can see that all these JSound is there, JShell, all these files are the main file, the core files of the Java, like Java W that we discussed in the whiteboard. It is Java window, and here we are having compiler file also, which is Java C. As you can see that I have just click on the checkbox. So this is Java C, which is nothing but the Java compiler, the file which is responsible for compiling our high level code, the code that the programmer write, and the code that is understandable by the JVM, right? So now we are also having here java.exe, that is nothing but our executable file, which is JVM, that is responsible for running our entire Java code, right? So all these files you can explore them. After that, in the below section, you are having APIs. You have string API, utility, the util you use. You have time API, right? stdio API, that is for C libraries, C programming. When we include those files, so we use this library. And we are having also, you can see that conio is also present. And when we are having math, we are having heap, string we are having, and similarly we are having so many different APIs, which is application programming interface in Java, that we can use. We can import them in our Java code, and we can use it. That help us in order to not writing so much of the code, but some code is already written or pre-written for us, so that we can use it, and we can minimize the efforts and do more, isn't it? So this is all about files. You can go ahead and explore these files. Few shortcuts I just wanted to tell you in order to know which Java compiler you have and what version of Java that you have installed. So simply go ahead and go to search bar, write down cmd, that is the command prompt, click the enter button. Now this window will be pop up. So now what you have to do is just go ahead and write here Java -version. Okay, when you return this Java -version and you will press the enter key, you will see that which version of the Java you are installing and what was the date of release. I think the 18th of April and 23, the reverse order of date it is. So runtime environment is you can see that 20.0.1, and this is all like 64-bit server, which is 64-bit operating system I have. So these details we are having. Similarly, if you want to check the compiler version, so you will go ahead and write, instead of Java, you will write Java C. C means compiler, isn't it? You will give the space and you will put the hyphen, you will write the version, and you will press the enter key again. And you can see that it is saying that your Java compiler is 20.0.1. So the same version of your Java, right? Same version of the compiler as well. So that was all about the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much.